Friday, continuing on. I'm on 98 head back toward Lakeland. Alrighty. Back in the day. Well, not actually back in the day, but that's back out in that way toward the list. Way back down there. That's old Banana Lake way back in that day. Way back in there is Banana Lake. Way back there behind them pastures and stuff. There's a bunch of apartment buildings now, but that's way back in there is a lake. Way back there. You can probably see the lake from here, but it's kind of hard to see it on the camera. Now we're headed 98. There's another line. There's a landmark up here. That big old building way up there. You see it way down at the end of the road down there. Way high up in the air. That's a landmark. I believe that used to be a citrus plant, but I'm not sure. But I'll see what it is when I get up there to it. Heading on down the road. Polk Community College right there. Head back that way. That's always been there. Actually, it expanded a lot. But it's that part, they got another old part back uptown, but some of that part expanded a lot back out this way. But basically, it's been there for a while. Back on this side here is the old swamp, one of the Banana Lake rivers. Right over there, we used to go fishing down in there years ago. It's part of Banana Lake, way back down in there. You can't see it, they got it all blocked off. But that's part of the lake. You can actually take a boat from where we used to live and go come all the way down here to there and go fishing in that boat. Long time ago. But it's all blocked off now. They might have it blocked off where you can't even take a boat in there. But I'm going on down 98 here. Coming up on the up the road here is the toll road. Used to be the toll road. Didn't used to be here. What they did, we used to come out and walk around Banana Lake and come out back here, way back here in this subdivision right here. That grave where they sell them grave monuments always been there, but they had a bunch of houses back in there. They had to either move the houses or tear them down when they built this road here. And they built this Polk Parkway here. There used to be a bunch of houses back in there, but they're all gone now. They had a couple trailer parks back in there. They had to move all that stuff when they built the road. Of course, back in the day, that's when it was, back in the 90s. There's that landmark I told you about. Way up there, that high building there. Every time you see that building, you get on 98, you see that high building going down 98. We coming up to Edan Park. This is Edan Park. There's another landmark that's been around here for years. An old barber shop. Over here on the left, I think it's still been here. It's been here about 75 years. I think it's still here. It's up here on the left somewhere. Let's see if I can find it. Of course, I think that used to be a citrus building or something. But there it is, an old, you see it right there, coming up on it. Used to be a barber shop. Actually, it still is. I see the barber shop emblem right there, that old building right there. We're going on down the road. Like I say, that barber shop's been there for years. Probably been there since the 50s. And that right there, I don't know what that is now. But that's considered a landmark because it's like a point of interest or a, people, they try to figure out where they're at. They'll look at a point of interest, and that's usually what that is. We're coming up on Edgewood Drive now. Still driving around Lakeland. I'm fixing to get on this other road here, up on the other side. I'm fixing to make a turn and get back over here on this other road here. Stay on 98. I'm gonna make me a little trip to Best Buy and see what I can find in there before I go back to Alabama. The one in Alabama ain't got nothing, so I'm gonna go over up here above Lakeland Mall up here. Lakeland Mall's pretty much dead now, but they got that Best Buy up here. I'm fixing to go to that Best Buy up here in North Lakeland, see what all they got. But I'm gonna ride around a little bit and take some more pictures on the way up when I head that way. Coming up on another landmark, if you can still call it a landmark. This used to be another, well, it's not a citrus place now, but they used to, this used to be a citrus place years ago, where they did a lot of citrus. But I don't think they do citrus here now, because citrus is pretty much dead in northern Polk County. So usually you had to go down south. That's where all the citrus is. But I don't think that's a citrus plant anymore. Another landmark's been there for years, but that's what that used to be, a citrus. It's called Refresho now, but I don't even think that's there no more. I think that has something to do with the citrus, but I think that's gone too. Okay, we are now coming up on Crystal Lake Road, I guess. Used to be a Publix there. I think the Publix has been remodeled and redid, but there used to be another Publix there. A couple years back, they redid it. But we're on Crystal Lake now. Not Crystal Lake, but Crystal Lake Drive. South Crystal Lake in 98 is where we're at now. Coming up down on at 98 still, we're riding down 98 here. It's a Ford dealership over here to the left. Years ago, there used to be a cash and carry and a Gibson's store, retail store down there. It's all gone now. It's all a Chevrolet dealership now. There used to be a cash and carry and a Gibson's discount center. It's all gone now. Chevrolet bought it all out years ago. But I don't know if you consider that a landmark or not, but it's all Chevrolet now. Going on down the road, I believe we're coming up on Lakeland High School on the left. It's still there. Football field, practice field. Lakeland High School right up there on the left, coming up on, still there. Coming up on some, back in the day, if you wanted to go to Sears, like if you wanted to go to Searstown, instead of going straight like they got it now, you had to make a right here and go down this road here. You had to go down Lake Parker Avenue. If you want to get all the way over to Memorial Boulevard, you had to turn right here, make the right, go down Lake Parker Boulevard down this way. And then you had to get back on Memorial to go back over to 98. You don't have to do that now. Because what they did, even though we're still on 98, Business 98, actually this used to be Business 98, and Business 98 went through town. And it went over, it merged over to 37 back in the day. It kind of cut back off and went back to the left here, right here at this light. At this light right here used to be a dead end, and they used to have housing developments back in this day, back a long time ago. So this way, if you want to go to Searstown, you had to make a right this way. This was went into a small road here, and this is pretty much it here. It was all housing developments back in this way. And if you went straight, you had took Business 98 downtown. You actually went back that way to the left there. But this bridge wasn't here. They built all this. By the way, that's another landmark. There's a car wash over here to the right. I think it's closed now. There's another landmark, the Spear. I don't know if I can get it on video, but it's back to the right. Now we're coming up on this bridge here. This bridge used to not be here. So what they did out of convenience now, instead of having people having to turn on Lake Parker and go back to Memorial Boulevard to go on 98, they put this bridge here and they extended 98 over here, over these subdivisions. So they just put this bridge here over this, and they kind of merged into 37 and went right back into 98 up here on the main 98, close to Massachusetts Avenue, which we're coming up on now. And there's downtown. All that's new additions there. All apartment buildings and what so. All new stuff. Actually, all this is new. This road's actually new. It's probably been here 10, 12 years. But like I say, this see, you can tell where this used to be all subdivisions. They got all this cut off here, and this is all new here. It's been here about 15 years. Back in the day, you had to make a detour and take Lake Parker to Memorial to get back on 98. Now you don't have to do that no more. You just take this little bypass road that they built here. Now I'm fixing to go turn back over here and go back 98 north, go back over here. I could go the old route, but it'd take a lot longer going that old route than going back up Lake Parker and Memorial. I've been back there on another video, but I'm gonna go ahead and turn on 98 north and come up here and go to Best Buy. Now all these like that old building right there. They used to have old buildings all up and down this road. They leveled all these buildings when they built this 98 extension here. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn right here and get on 98. The original 98. This is the original 98, 98 north. So we're going back north now. Coming up to Memorial Boulevard. Actually, this used to be called just 37. This is actually 98 and 37. I guess it goes into 37. I don't know. I guess it's 38 and 90. I guess this is 37 and 98 now combined. I don't know how they do it now, but this used to be just 37. Then it turned into 98 once you crossed over here. Or I think 37 was on the other road. I think 37 was over there on Massachusetts and it jumped back over here. But I think this is 37 and 90. It always has been. And there's another little landmark they made there. Kind of imitating the citrus entrance at the Polk County line. That's kind of similar to that. So I'm headed to Best Buy now. This is Memorial Boulevard. This is the way everybody used to go to get back on 98. They used to have to take Memorial Boulevard before they built that extension back there, where it has the ramp that goes over that subdivision. But I'm headed back on 98 north now. Okay, I'm making my crossing. Right there is a Memorial Boulevard looking down that hill right there. Memorial Boulevard going down that way. Okay, there's another landmark there. You can call it a landmark. I think this is Drawnet Stadium. I'm not sure, but I think this is where Lakeland High School plays all their high school ball games. I'm not sure. It's probably changed. I don't know. It's been a long time. It's more or less a baseball stadium is what it is. There it is right there. That's one of it. And I think this is the football stadium part right here. I'm not sure. But that's another landmark. Well, there's another landmark too, is the Lakeland General Hospital. Lakeland Memorial Hospital, Lakeland General Hospital. Big hospital. Been there for years. That's a big old hospital. Look at the size of that thing. They done added on to it about 20 times since the 70s. But that's pretty much it for now. I'm done. I don't want to get pulled over by this cop holding his phone. So I'll talk to you later. I'm out of here. Bye. Alrighty, I'm gonna hit this Best Buy. I'm pretty much in with this video for the day. I'm going to this Best Buy. They ain't got what I want. That's what's so nice about down here in Florida. They ain't got what I want here. There's about 7, 8, or 10 of these things. I can go to another one tomorrow. That's it for now. Bye.